Dumelang and welcome to the Entrepreneurship community, a place where entrepreneurs interact, engage, share knowledge, exchange resources, and network. My name is Luet and I am your host. COVID-19 forced a lot... Ooh, that's my phone. That's my baby. Okay. Need to be on silent. Why are you tripping? Okay. COVID-19 increased the number of people who are working from home, and for some people this happened suddenly and they were unprepared. I, however, have always had a home office, so it wasn't that big of a deal for me, but I do have friends who are like, oh my god, it's so distracting, and they want tips on how to be productive when working from home. So I'm here to share those tips with you. Tip number one would be to have a structure to your day. Before, you had a structured day, you knew what time you had to be at the office, what time you go for lunch, what time you knock off, and so on and so forth. So do the same thing at home. Give yourself a schedule, a time when you start work and a time when you end work, a time where you have your breaks, all of that, because that will help you stay in the moment when you start working. To make life easier on yourself, I recommend that you keep the same structure that you had before. I do understand that some people have difficult circumstances where they cannot always stick to a particular structure because, for example, their kids are home and they have to homeschool their kids and they have to work from home. Whatever your circumstance may be, if you can, try very, very hard to have a structure to your day, and you can make a structure for your kids' day so that they also know when they need to be at school, what they need to be doing, and when to leave you alone so that you can do work. Tip number two is to have a designated area where you work, and it has to be off limits to other people. This tricks your mind into work mode anytime you are at that area. Please make sure that it is free from distractions. Tip number three would be to take breaks, but make sure that these are pre-scheduled breaks according to the schedule that you made or the structure of day that you've become accustomed to. Breaks are good for relieving pressure and giving your mind a break and having it refreshed so that you can get right back into it. But don't take frequent unnecessary breaks. Now you're just procrastinating. Tip number four. Come here. Closer. I need you to pay attention to this one. Tip number four is no games, no cell phone, no TV, no Netflix, no social media, nothing, okay? No distractions. Only work-related things at your work desk, at your designated work time, okay? When you're working from home, it doesn't take much to distract you, okay? If you turn on that TV, you might find out that there's an episode of your favorite show, and then you watch one episode, and then guess what? It's a marathon, and then you've watched 10 episodes. Now your whole day's gone, you know? Tip number five is to put away your stuff safely and securely when you're done for the day, okay? Your boss, or in this case me, because I'm my own boss, doesn't want to hear the dog ate my homework. No, you have to make sure that you keep things safely, especially if you have like very sensitive company, materials, documents, contracts. You don't want that leaking, and the source is you, and they'll trace it back to you and you will lose your job. So put them away safely, securely at the end of the day. We have reached the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that it was fruitful and that you're gonna implement some of these tips. Please let me know how that goes. Please like and share this video. Subscribe to this channel as well. I'll see you in the next one. Salam Sindh.